Hi, I'm LDS in Medium, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I want to try to bring religion and spirituality closer together, and this is what this pod is all about. I will talk about my own thoughts and feelings as I am both LDS and have spiritual gifts, something that I've had my whole life, but I always thought that it was hard to combine these gifts with my religion. This has torn me into two directions, and I have talked to many people who feel the same way. I can't choose not to have my spiritual gifts, but I can choose how I use them. And I always want to use them for good and to help others. I believe my heavenly parents gave them to me for a reason. So, this is me. Join my quest for knowledge.
May update. I feel this will be a long one. So much has happened this week. I don't even know where to start. Maybe with the fact that I couldn't sleep last Sunday night. I woke up on Monday beat, but still went to work. And at work I got called to the vice principal's office, and she informed me that I wouldn't be able to continue working with my class in the fall. It just totally shattered me. I went straight into anger and retaliated with, okay, fine, then I'll resign. I just felt God taking something else from me that I loved. And out of what I have done so far, I love my teacher colleague and the class that I'm in now, which leads me to fall into compliance and to stay put and put down loyalty roots. And I really felt this was God tearing something now away from me that is holding me back. I just cried at work all afternoon. And when I got home, I called my daughter and she's like, well, Mom, you're not doing what you're supposed to, so he's taking your security away. Time to get started. And I could feel it in my heart. But then, it's the security of having a paycheck versus starting something new and not knowing what will happen. I couldn't sleep Monday to Tuesday and could barely eat. I felt nauseous and stressed. I wrote my boss a note on Messenger, but didn't check it until I got home. So I called one of my best friends and said, I need to cry. Do you have time to listen? So I spilled everything to her, and she told me, tomorrow you go and talk to her. I went to bed at 9 p.m. but woke up at 20 after 12 at night, and I couldn't get back to sleep. I just tossed and turned until the alarm went off at 6 a.m. I came to work on Wednesday just to realize that my boss was on vacation. So I sat down and I wrote her a long message on Messenger, telling her everything about my health, past burnouts, and that newfound balance where I am today. It took a while, and she responded. A long story, a little shorter. We compromised. I got to stay in my class but work with the preschoolers after school's out. Conflicts is something I'm struggling with. In all the relationships I've been in, I've been taken for granted, and I hate that feeling. It breaks inside of me every time. The thing is, I just accept and comply. But this time, I stood up for myself, and it felt so good. I felt so happy. Everything worked out, and I felt strong in a way that doesn't have anything to do with physical strength. If I don't stand up for myself, who will? Then I woke up Saturday to an interesting Facebook thread. I normally don't read threads on Facebook, but this one caught my eyes. I guess Trump is on every agenda, and I woke up to an interesting thread listing Trump's all evil deeds and all the good things he's accomplished. And as I read through all the information, it just struck me. It's all in the perspective. If you like Trump, you will be open to all the good things and benefits that he has created. And if you don't like him, you will see all the bad and negative things. So I wrote a long post comparing his situation to that of Joseph Smith. Some love him, some don't. It's all in the perspective and what you're wanting to find. Do you want to find the negative or the positive? But in the end, ultimately, God asked us not to judge and to love unconditionally, since he sacrificed his son and has the power to forgive. I wasted quite a while reading through everything. It was interesting information that will have absolutely nothing to do with my eternal salvation. And I pointed out, in a nice way, that I think, why spend time complaining and finding faults? And thoughts are energy, and you are a sender, so there is a receiver for your thoughts. Where focus goes, energy flows. I think that is why God asked us to love and to pray for our enemies. So with all that said, I felt I got a breather to stay in my work the way I do today. Only so I won't be burned out again, since He wants me to start doing what I'm supposed to. And time is short, so focus on what really matters in life. And for your salvation. Do you think on Judgment Day God will ask if you were pro or against Trump, or Putin, or whoever? Or will He ask how you have served, loved, and tried your best to be the best son or daughter to Him that you can? I know this might upset some people, but politics will not be as important when the ones that rules us will be Jesus the Christ. So I have had a lot of thoughts of priorities this week, and to stand up for myself in more ways than one. I don't know about you. What have you learned this week? Until next time, be the light, share the light, spread the light, and shine.
This is my journey. Thank you so much for keeping me company today. Please download, like, share, and subscribe, and help spread the light and spread the word to expand our community. Let's bring more love, peace, and unity to this world. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Always be grateful, kind, and loving. Be brave and remember to step out of your comfort zone and smile. If you support us on Patreon, you will get access to our meditations and extra materials so you can download them as MP3. Also, we now have a Facebook group, which you can access from our Facebook community. Please answer the questions as you apply to participate. It will be a safe haven where we can keep discussing religion and spirituality, our spiritual gifts, and self-development. Remember, one person can make a difference, but together we can change the world.